boys and girls, Mrs. Heim here. It is time to read a story, and I'm going to read about a cat that likes to eat. I don't know about you, but if you have a cat, they like to eat a lot. At least mine does. He meows and yells at me all the time to feed him. They just like to eat and sleep. But this story is about a cat, and the title is Drat, That Fat Cat. What did you notice about that title? Drat, That Fat Cat. Yeah, all those words rhyme. They sound the same at the end. If you look, there's an A-T at the end of each word. They sound the same. Remember, rhyming words sound the same at the end, like dog, log, bog, frog. Drat, That Fat Cat is the name of this story. And this is by Pat Thompson and illustrated by Allie Busby. So let's find out what happens to that cat in this story. Okay. Once there was a cat, a fat cat. But was he fat enough? He looks pretty fat to me, doesn't he? Yeah. No, he was not. So he padded along this path in search of food, which means he's kind of walking along. Okay, he's in the search for food. Let's find out what he comes up with. Sorry, I can't see all of it. Let me move that a little bit over. The fat cat met a rat. There he is. Have you any food deep inside your hole? No, I have not, said the rat. Too bad then. What do you think he's going to do? I must eat you up. Eat me up? You are fat enough already. But was that cat fat enough? Looks like he's hungry. No, he was not. So he gobbled up the rat and padded along the path. Look, there's the rat's tail. In search of food, with the rat squeaking inside of him. So he ate a rat. Do you think he's full now? Oh boy, what animal do you see next? A duck. The fat cat met a duck. Have you any food, duck, to nibble in your nest? No, I have not, said the duck. Too bad then, I must eat you up. Eat me up? You are fat enough already. But was that cat fat enough? No, he was not. So he gobbled up the duck and padded along the path in search of food. And you can see the feathers are kind of flying all over. So he kept walking with the duck quacking and the rat squeaking inside of him in his tummy. The cat met a dog. Now, cats don't eat dogs, do they? Usually it's the dogs that chase and eat the cats. Have you any food, dog, hidden inside your house? No, I do not, said the dog. Too bad then. I must eat you up. Eat me up? You are fat enough already. But was the cat fat enough already? Sure looks big. It says, no, he was not. So he gobbled up the dog and padded along in search of food with the dog woof, woof, woofing and the duck quacking and the rat squeaking inside of him. Oh my goodness, look how big he is now. He's bigger than this old lady. The fat cat met an old lady. Have you any food, old lady, at the bottom of your basket? No, I have not, said the old lady. Too bad then. I must eat you up. Eat me up? But aren't you fat enough already? Look. But was that cat fat enough? He sure looks big enough. He sure has put a lot in his tummy. But the story says no, he was not. So he gobbled up the old lady. There's her scarf. And padded along the path in search of food with the old lady saying, Drat, that fat cat. The dog woof, woof, woofing. The duck quacking. And the rat squeaking inside him. bee. Look at that bee buzzed around the fat cat's head, and without a thought, what do you think the cat's going to do? He swallowed it whole, the whole thing, all of it. The bee buzzed around inside the fat cat. So this is a picture of inside the cat's tummy. That's why it's pink. I guess our tummies are pink inside. So the bee buzzed around where he found a rat, squeak, squeak, squeaking, a duck, quack, quack, quacking, a dog, woof, woof, woofing, and that old lady saying, "Drat that fat cat." This was an outrage. Buzzed the bee. There isn't room to swing a cat in here. What do you think is going to happen? The fat cat had forgotten that bee's sting. Ow! Cried the cat. Meow! Ow! 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 He's kind of in pain. The bee is stinging him inside. What do you think is going to happen? Are they going to live in there? Hick went the cat, and out popped the bee. Hick went the cat, and out popped the rat. Hick went the cat, and out popped the duck. Hick went the cat, and out popped the dog. Hick went the cat, and out popped the old lady. So they all popped out. That's good. "Dear me," said the old lady, "you must be very hungry. Come home with me, and I'll fatten you up." So the cat padded along the path behind her in search of food, hick, hick, hiccuping all the way home. So was that fat cat now fat enough? No, he was not. So she is feeding him food, but what does he see? Do you think he's going to try to eat them? I think so. He's a silly, hungry cat. So we are going to talk about the order in which the cat swallowed or ate all of those things in the story. So the cat was very hungry. I have this cat right here. Kind of looks like this cat. He was hungry, and the first animal he came up to was do you remember? What did he eat first? The rat. He swallowed the rat. I'm going to put him right here in his tummy. But he walked along, and the rat was squeaking inside of him. And then he ate who was next in the story? Who did he eat next? It was a little bit bigger animal. It was the duck. Quack, quack. He ate the duck next. Did you remember that? And the rat was squeaking, and the duck was quacking inside of his tummy. After the duck, he met up with do you remember? Yeah, a dog. He went to that dog house and found the dog. And he ate the dog. And the dog was woofing inside of him. The rat was squeaking. The duck was quacking. The dog was woofing. And who was the last thing he swallowed? Well, not the very, very last thing. It was the old lady, wasn't it? For some reason, I don't have a picture of the old lady, but we'll just say it was the old lady. There she is. He swallowed her. And she was saying, "Drat that fat cat." Then the last thing he swallowed was the bee. Yep, he had the rat squeak, squeak, squeaking, the duck quack, quack, quacking, the wolf, woof, woof, or the dog woof, woof, woofing, the old lady saying, "Drat that fat cat." And then he swallowed the bee. Oops. What do bees do? They sting. And inside his tummy, the bee was probably stinging him. And hick, out came the rat. Hick, out came the duck. Where's my camera? There you are. Hick, out came the dog. Hick, out came the old lady. And out came the bee. And so he had a very empty tummy, and he must have been feeling very, very hungry. But the old lady took him home, and she decided to feed him. That was the end of the story. So I just want to talk about how it was okay to call the cat fat, but we don't want to use the word fat to describe people or say that people are fat. That is very hurtful and it hurts people's feelings. So, but this is a character, a cat, which, you know, is part of the story and part of the rhyming word to say fat. So I just want you to, on a side note, just not call people fat or, you know, friends fat. So that's not very nice. So anyway, Drat, fat, fat cat. Hope you enjoyed the story. Bye.